How we doing, my fam? I I was gonna say a few words about the Proud Family Louder and Prouder series. Disney Plus just launched it. I have watched what's available right now, and I will take this conversation from there. First of all, I used to watch the original Proud Family when it first aired on Disney and eventually on ABC Saturday mornings. There was what some people would call some choice language. I mean, the bullies were called ashy. There was one character who was an entire episode was centered around him being called a sissy. The lingo and back and forth might seem a little outdated, and this was back in 2001. We're lucky that the original series is getting a DVD release, let alone a proper reboot. Secondly, look at me. Look at this face. I was 16 going on 17 back in 2001. And I'm a white guy. I was not the Proud Family's target demographic. It didn't stop me from enjoying it. I'm just letting you know where I'm coming from here. Okay. Louder and Prouder. There are some spoilers coming. I'm just letting you know right now. You might want to skip around a little bit if you don't want to hear this. Louder and Prouder picks up with Penny maybe being a year or so older. Not everyone looks older, but all of a sudden the twins, BB and Cece, are walking. Or they could very well be toddlers. So a year or two must have passed. Then again, Penny and her friends are still at Willie T. Riv's. I think it's middle school, junior high. So far, we've seen Penny and her friends. We've seen a former sub-character, maybe a B-list character, get moved to an A-list character in her friends group. And we've seen that character receive a lot more personality and a lot more airtime, thereby making him an A-list character now. And we have seen what looks like the departure of a former A-list character that was one of Penny's friends. This makes room for at least two brand new characters. And right now I'm not really feeling the characters of, I think her name's Maya, or her brother. Not really feeling it right now. We don't really see a lot out of Penny's friends either, except the back and forth between them, which in turn was kind of how the original Proud Family was. We see a lot of Penny's family, we see a lot of the Prouds, and Penny's growing up. Oscar's still overprotective. Sugar Mama is still, Sugar Mama. Trudy still kind of holds everything together. Right now, Louder and Prouder is 2 episodes long. One episode's 31 minutes, the other one's 28. It takes up maybe an hour of your time, and there is still plenty of time for more episodes to come in and fill in some of the gaps that may be missing. Episode 1, you can still see bits and pieces of Penny's love for animals and of her search for social justice. Episode 2, you can see a little bit of a lot of her ego that used to kind of come through in the old series. Except that ego in episode 2 is cranked up to 11. So, what have we not seen yet so far? These are still spoilers. What have we not seen yet so far that we could possibly see again? I'm kind of hoping to see LPDZ again. And I am kind of hoping to see at least La Cienaga's family again. If not, well, maybe Dijonay's. Coach Collins and Michael, that could be kind of cool to see again now that Michael is more of a character now. A lot more of a character. Episode 2 was a nice callback when we did see Principal Hightower one more time. Yeah, that was good. And for a split second, we did see Sugar Mama and Poppy back together, and that was all that we saw of the Boulevardes clan, was Poppy. There's plenty of room for plenty of callbacks and plenty of room to advance the series. I mean, so far it's 2 episodes long. Feel free to check it out. Episode 1 is about 31 minutes. Episode 2 is 28. That's an hour of your time. I have read a lot of griping about the theme song, and I have heard a lot worse offenses. This theme song is now it's no longer the original. I mean, but it is not that bad. Louder and Prouder is a reboot. Trust me, I grew up as a fan of He-Man and She-Ra. I have seen bad reboots. This ain't it. This Louder and Prouder so far looks like a nice continuation, with ample room to return to the old characters and possibly introduce new ones that may or may not be everyone's cup of tea. Now let's say you give all of 2 episodes a chance and the rest of the series is not for you. Disney Plus kept the originals up. In fact, I've been watching the originals all week. If you don't like the new, you can go back to the classic. Disney Plus is doing what other streaming services long before it should still be doing, and they are allowing the classics to remain up and run alongside newer content. Thanks for listening, fam. Give Louder and Prouder a chance. I know I did, and I enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe for more content. Thanks.